Hello and welcome back to episode 8. The sound quality was terrible on this bit, so I have actually had to voice it over. So the last time you saw us, we were heading to property number 2. I'd already seen it online and was very excited at the pictures, and Harry was, as always, the voice of reason, keeping me under control. We were met by the lovely owner Andrew, who showed us around, and he had a lady with him who also used to own the house previous to them. Really lovely people. We were there from 11 till about 2:30, and to cut a long story short, we bought it. We looked around, it ticked all the boxes, the day was beautiful. Everything was lovely. The land was perfectly exactly what we wanted. So we just thought, we're not going to mess around, just buy it. Anyway, when we move, they said they would kindly introduce us to the villagers and all the expats. They're very knowledgeable people. They've got lots of great contacts, builders, mechanics, etc. So yeah, basically 2 days in Portugal, and we've done what we said we wanted to do. We've bought a property, well, agreed on the sale anyway. We had a very clear set of guidelines of what we did and didn't want, which we think really helped us. So yeah, today we're just processing it. We tidied up the van, as you saw at the beginning of the video, and we're just having a relatively quiet day, we're still a bit shell-shocked and a bit in disbelief, and we're just gonna try and process today. I rang the kids, they were over the moon, house with a pool. Harry rang his mum and sister, and then we went to our friend Ian and Fiona's to celebrate. So yeah, I think the next thing we're going to do today is we're going to head to a place called the Forum for a mooch. We've heard about it, so we're going to have a little mooch around and see what's there. So we've just come to a place called the Forum. Is it there? It's like a shopping mall. It's like Cribs Causeway, I guess, Bristol. So we're going to go and check that out, see what it's about.
Yeah.
So here we are, H&M. Lots of shops, play area. Pull and Bear. I'm having to voice this over because there's music actually playing in the background, so I'm just having to repeat it. Very quiet, but I'm guessing it is Thursday afternoon, so it's going to be quiet. It's not quiet like UK quiet. Perfumes. That looks like a nice one. Makeup for Abby. That's a whole load of stuff for Abby. Zara. And what else goes on and on? We're going to go in the cafe in a minute. So this shop is called Natura. And it's right up Abby's street. It's got all the hippy dippy stuff, as I call it. Beautiful. Plants. Just really nice stuff. Absolutely beautiful. She would be in her element. Abby, get over here and I'll take you here. So this shop is like Curry's PC World, basically. The guy in there spoke English. We apologise for not speaking Portuguese, and he was fine. In Portugal, they have Mio, which is that one. They've got 2 brands, like we've got Sky and Virgin. They've got Mio and Nos. And Nos is just around the corner, I think. There's a Vodafone store. Opticians. Sorry about the wobbly camera. Around here is the Nos, yeah. Which is the other one. So we'll be using one of those for sure. They've got the shoe store, Mr. Millet. They got that in the UK. Blast from the past. So we're going up the escalator now to try and get some food. Newsagents and Flying Tiger. Oh, we can see the Golden Arches. The food court. It's got Mackie D's, and then across it's got Burger King. So yeah, we're gonna attempt to try and get a McDonald's now, I think. So this is the equivalent, by the looks of it, of Subway. Looks really good. And then we've got Pizza Hut. Load of stuff, loads of food places to choose from. We've just had our Mackie D's.
So today we find ourselves in Castelo Branco.
Might have wind noise on here.
It could be a bit of wind noise, a bit breezy.
So sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
No microphone as yet.
No, still not.
We got bigger fish to fry than getting a microphone right now.
Yeah. So we're in Castelo Branco today. We're due to go and see our solicitor. And we're doing a process which is something called promissory, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Something
which
like
is
that.
paying the deposit. So we're meeting Andrew and Lynn here, and their solicitor is our solicitor, which makes things even more easier.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a recap of after yesterday when we went to the forum. We didn't vlog because we didn't do anything. We came back and just chilled, didn't we? It was getting quite late and it rained, and did a bit of editing and bits and pieces, and then yeah, just stayed around the van. So
got some food,
and that was it really. So
chilled.
Nothing really worth vlogging.
No.
So yeah, we've got up today. Again, the sky is blue, the sun is out. It's cold,
day.
but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just hanging around in the sort of centre bit of Castelo Branco, just waiting for our appointment time.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to give you an update now of what happened yesterday after we left you at Castelo Branco, just about to go and find Liliana. So we met up with Lynn and Andrew in Liliana's office, and we paid the deposit for the house and sorted all that out. Went over to the Millennium Bank and sorted the money side of it out. And then pretty much it was done. It was done and dusted. Very easy. Nothing more to do really here in Portugal now.
One little note with the banks. We tried to do the money transfer in the office, but
on the app
you can only transfer a certain amount
on an app.
So we had to go physically to the bank and get the bank teller to actually do that for us.
Yeah.
Otherwise
which he did.
Stuck. Which you did.
He did it no problem.
Really helpful.
And it was the same guy, wasn't it, that actually
did our initial set of our accounts for us. So,
yeah. And I knew he didn't speak English, so I had so Andrew's told me this new Translate app. So we've been doing Translate Google. Andrew told me to try this Translate app called Deepl, and it's DEEP and then like a capital L, I think. There's an app and it's really good. So basically I just wrote on the app, we tried to make a transfer via the app. but it wouldn't work. So we've come into the branch to see if you could do it for us with the gentleman that we are here with. He read it straight away. Oh no, you can't do it on the app because over a certain amount or whatever. And it was a Friday afternoon. The app probably didn't like it because it's Friday afternoon, they all want to go home. Anyway, so we said our goodbyes to Lynn and Andrew, who are lovely, lovely people. Really happy that we've bought the house from them, that we're going to sort of treat the house and keep the house as they do, because they absolutely still love it. They're obviously moving to be closer to their grandchildren and daughter. So we then we parked in the castle in Castella Branco, up the castle, walked back up to there, popped to Lidl in Castella Branco and met Molly, who I purchased them scrunchies from. She has a YouTube channel with her mum and dad, and they are called Kinderfonta. Is it Kinderfonta Pippa? Yeah. So we met Molly and her mum in Lidl's, and I chose some scrunchies, which are really good quality. Molly makes lots of bits and pieces and sells them at markets. She said she'd teach me how to make soap when I move over, which is fab. So then we did a bit of shopping in Lidl, came back. By this point the sun's almost setting, isn't it? You then made us a nice curry.
Yep.
A jalfrezi, which I've never had before, and that was really nice.
Tandoori.
Oh flip, why do I keep saying that? I said jalfrezi the first take that we didn't record because I hadn't pressed the button, and now we're on take 2. And I was determined to get it right this time and got it wrong. Oh gosh.
So tandoori.
Amateur. A tandoori curry in the van, which was lovely. It was really, really nice.
And didn't have any naan breads.
Didn't have any naan breads,
piece of bread.
actually. And didn't have any rice because Harry forgot to add the rice. So we just had another fail. But we had the chicken with the curry, and it was really, really nice.
Was really nice.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, we just chilled in the van, and we've got this little heater called a Dimplex heater. We've seen it on a YouTube video of a guy in a tiny micro camper who's testing out heaters.
I think his channel's called Ads Adventures.
Was it Ads
Adventures?
Right, and he's really good, and he tested out we'll have to see if we can add links to the bottom. I don't know if we can do that or if that's too technical. We'll see. So without this little heater we would be frozen because it's very low wattage, so it doesn't kick out much heat, but the heat it does kick out actually does save us from freezing all night. So yeah, so then last night we just spent the night deciding what is our next move, and have decided that there's nothing else for us to do in Portugal here at all. The sale of the house is just waiting for us to sell our house in the UK. It's very much more straightforward here to purchase properties than it is, especially if you've got a really good solicitor like ours who is on it.
That was a surprising thing. She said that if we'd had the funds actually in the bank, we could have just wandered in, arranged everything,
gone
and
to the
actually
notary,
owned the house by the end of the day.
Yeah, weirdly.
Opposed
You
to
only
the
because.
months and months of legal stuff in the UK. You just go in there,
But
sign
that's
everything.
because.
She goes over to the notary, done.
But that's
Sorry.
because the notary have got all the details of the house, because they've got when it was sold from the previous owners to Lynn and Andrew. She did that sale, and
So
then
she's
she
already got
did
all
the sale
information, all
from
the checks.
them to us. So she knows the house. She's sold it twice now. So over the years. So anyway, we decided we would book the ferry and come home because we've got more things to do in the UK loads of more things. One being the dreaded D7 visa, and two being basically selling our house. So yes, so we booked the ferry. I booked the ferry this morning online, so we are going to sail on Wednesday. So that means we'll be sailing Wednesday night, Thursday, get back in the UK on Thursday. Late, isn't it? Late. It'll almost be Friday morning by the time we get back. So yeah.
Late, yeah.
So we will have done, by the time we get back home through the door, literally 2 weeks exactly, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. So we've decided to do that. So we are just going to have a chill weekend here, doing bits and pieces, sorting out the van, and just sitting. Well, we haven't actually sat outside in the sunshine in our chairs really and chilled. I've not read my book. I'm desperate to read my book. So that's what we're going to do this weekend, and then Tuesday we are going to head back to Salamanca and do our trip in reverse. Hopefully this time round we'll get to have a look around Salamanca and the lovely city that it is, and then sail Wednesday afternoon. So that's really all there is from us at the moment. This will be the end of this episode, and yeah, that's it. So catch you on the next episode. Got anything else to add, Har?
No, that's it.
It's been a good trip.
The evening's cold, yeah.
Well, apart from the evening's cold.
The daytime's great. It's sunny,
Yeah.
warm in the sunshine. Great.
Yeah.
But when the sun goes down, it's cold.
Yeah, and basically what we had in mind to literally come here, find a house, it's happened. You know, we found a house in 2 days. Well, it was the second house we looked at. Admittedly, I've been looking at it for over a year, but that's by the by, because we still had to look at it physically and get the feel of it and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's been very, very, I'm going to touch wood now, very, very easy process so far. So good. So long may that continue, because we need the D7 and selling of the house in the UK to be an easy process too.
And the bongo's got up for sale. So.
And the bongo's going to go up for sale, and we have to get the
If anyone
dog.
wants to buy a bongo.
Yeah, if you want to buy a bongo, they are amazing. Amazing. Lovely little van, really good for parking, driving, whatever. Van life, well,
no.
we've tried it, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, don't want to ever wear it again.
Like summer camping, it might be okay.
Yeah, summer camping definitely, with an awning, and we could
Not
leave the chairs
down
out.
to like
minus, well, yeah, it was. It was
-2
-2 or 3 in Spain, and it was just a joke. That was the night we didn't have the heater because we didn't have electric hookup. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
So yeah, so we'll finish this vlog now, and catch you soon. So ciao for now.
Ciao for now.